Trouble, 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 trouble. You know I might get in trouble. You know I might get in trouble. Trouble, 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 trouble. Yeah, I may get in trouble with this. Yeah, I might hit the button with this. T.Cooke Briaunna Monet, yeah, you know how we coming with this. Heat it up like the summer with this. They tryna kick it, wanna punt it with us. Yeah, they say it's something in the water, so I went out and flooded on my wrist. Back again with another episode of I May Get in Trouble for This. It's your boy T.Cooke.
And it's Briaunna Monet.
Hey, it's a lot of stuff to get into this week.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you start it off.
All right, let's get into these Halloween costumes. Who's your favorite so far?
That's a lot to choose from.
It is a lot. The most recent one I saw and that I love for her is Vanessa Bryant. She dressed up as Cruella. And did you see her caption?
I didn't see that.
Her caption was a quote from the movie, and it was like, you know, they say there's 5 stages of grief, and then like she listed the stages, and she's like, but I like to add one, revenge. So I think that's very fitting for what's going on. I know that she's kind of been in the headlines lately with, you know, the whole accident, the helicopter crash, and the police officers taking pictures of, you know, her deceased husband and daughter's bodies and showing them at bars or whatever. So I hope she gets that revenge. I hope she gets that lawsuit, and I hope she gets her piece because it's sickening.
Yeah.
But
I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I seen Rihanna dressed up as Gunna.
I didn't even see
Rihanna killed that shit.
I gotta go look. Hold on. I didn't even see that.
She nailed it, like super like super close.
I'm weak. She did that.
Yeah, Rihanna definitely killed this joint. She posted this last night.
That's so cute.
And like the boots.
Yeah.
She tagged Gunna, was like, these are the Gunnas.
The Gunnas.
The Gunnas.
Now we all got to get some Gunnas.
So they definitely like, she got
I love her.
She nailed it. It's like the exact same outfit.
Yeah.
So,
That is so funny. Kendall Jenner.
I didn't see hers.
She was supposed to be like the corpse's bride or something, and everybody dragged her. Like, they're like, oh, this is a serve. And everyone's like, she's never served a day in her life. It was giving not corpse bride. It was just giving lingerie, like spooky lingerie shoot.
True.
So.
Did you see Reginae Carter's outfit?
No.
She dressed up as Lil' Kim.
Okay. Cute.
On the album cover.
Yeah. The iconic Kim pose.
Yeah, I can't really, like, I support this, but it's like, if I'm Lil Wayne, like, I don't want my daughter, like, bust open like that.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't care.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
If her father is Lil Wayne, I'm pretty sure it's a green light.
I don't know. I just never want my daughter, like, out there like that.
I agree. Can we talk about how everyone has now, like, sexualized Velma from Scooby-Doo? I've seen so many. No, there's so many costumes, like so many Velma costumes, and it's like that sexy.
You talking about when she dropped her glasses and bent over?
Yeah. Well, some lady made a video. It was probably like an OnlyFans type.
Oh, true.
But there is a lot of girls dressed up as Velma this year, so she was popular for sure.
I'm not mad at it.
Yeah. Nick Cannon and Steve Harvey. That's hilarious.
I seen that. He actually did it. He has a daytime talk show.
Yeah.
So he did it on this talk show. And I'm like,
yeah.
It's funny because he had them fake teeth in his mouth and that oversized mustache.
The Mr. Potato Head mustache.
Yeah. I'm just like, and so that was funny. Big Lotto, she had 2 different costumes. First, she dressed up as Mariah Carey. People was like, there's no way that she's 21 or however old she is.
Yeah.
Because they were saying she looked old.
Yeah.
And then she did Faith Evans.
Okay.
She nailed that one. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah, she definitely nailed that one.
Okay.
So, but yeah, shout out to Big Lotto though.
Mm-hmm.
She just dropped that freestyle last week. Went crazy.
Yeah.
Went stupid.
She can definitely rap. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta give her respect.
You're
One last costume. Did you see Chloe Bailey? She did
was
Betty
like,
Boop, and then she did the fish from Shark Tale.
I seen the Shark Tale one.
Everybody's like, how is she getting those dreads under a wig?
I don't know. Leave it to
Guys,
her.
it's a picture. It's CGI. Come
I'm
on
weak.
now. I was
didn't
looking
see
for a
it.
video. I was like, okay, if there's a video, then maybe. Because I was interested. I'm like, she has a lot of vlogs. I was like, how do you
Yeah.
get that under a wig? Guys, come on now. It's Photoshop.
Yeah, it's a lot of. I think this year, I mean, a lot of people went all out for Halloween costumes this year.
Yeah.
It's like we'll be talking the whole episode.
I
And we covered
know.
everybody.
Yeah.
But shout out to I seen Sierra as well. She dressed up as TLC for one of her costumes.
And
Like
then she
that's
was Selena.
yeah. Then she was Selena. Like that's what I'm saying. Like people had like 3 and 4 outfits this
Oh,
year.
I know.
Not just one.
Yeah.
Like
When you rich, Halloween is extra fun.
yeah, for sure.
No, but it's fun for everybody. I enjoy looking at everybody's costumes.
Yeah, I'm just that meme that they had floating around. Like when you in the bed, just watching everybody's costumes. That's the age that I'm at.
They say I'm a ghost
Yeah,
for Halloween.
I'm not participating.
You can't see me. I'm not even here.
I used to go all out, but I think I just
Yeah.
aged out of that. I'll let y'all have fun with it.
Yeah. Did you see or did you listen to Young Miami's new song, Rap Freaks? I didn't listen to it. All I saw was the video of Meg cracking up over the Roach's Buenas Noches.
Yeah, she said, "How you rhyme roaches with Buenas Noches?"
But I'm kind of like, don't it rhyme?
It rhymes, but it's just like funny the way that she
said it. Yeah.
Like
Her accent is so funny. Yeah.
shout out Carisha.
Yeah.
Carisha. Nah, that song is just like I just
Is
feel
it
like
good?
it's not for real.
Dang.
It's just some clout chasing type stuff. Like it ain't really
It's
nothing
fine.
too crazy. The music video like is kind of like over sexualized too. But I think it's just to get people talking. She dropped so many people's names.
Yeah.
Moneybag, Lil Durk. She dissed Kodak. She dissed
What's the beef with
Tory
Kodak?
Lanez. Well, they used to talk. She said she would never.
The way that I would never.
She said I would never smash like Kodak. I guess it was rumors if like, because every time Kodak gets a chance, he like tries to shoot still like get back with her. She was like, I would never smash Kodak, blah blah blah. Then she did a bar about Tory Lanez too, and it's like a play on his name. But those are really kind of like to me the only people that she dissed in the song. Everybody else, it was kind of like, you know, like what's the song like the Biggie Small song or like the Nicki Minaj song that she did a few years ago, where like they kind of like flip everybody's name in the game. Like that's kind of how she did it.
Okay.
So it was cool, but
You're trying to just stir the pot.
yeah, she definitely stirred the pot. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people came out and supported her though for the song. Like it wasn't really no drama like that. Like Ari, like Moneybags, Shorty, like said that I guess Young Miami called her before she released the song and I guess played it for her, let her know like, hey, it's not like that.
Yeah.
So she said she was just like, I guess showing love to the men in the game. But she definitely shouted out Diddy too. At
That's
the
her
end,
bae, right?
Gave her a few, allegedly, we don't know. She said she on an island with Puff and
Okay, we see that.
and said something about I don't know, being in his face like them roaches and put his ass to sleep Buenas Noches or something like that. And that's what Meg was weak over. So
I know.
like I see you, Young Miami. I mean, do your thing, I guess.
My favorite piece from Young Miami will always be when she dragged Santana for that pizza box.
I ain't even see that.
You've never seen that video? It was like Santana like had a watch party or something at his house, and she went on IG Live because I guess his man only bought one box of pizza. And I know you've seen this video.
I probably have.
And she was like, "How your man buy you one box of pizza and he know you big?"
Oh, I did see.
It's giving. I don't care about your friends. He said,
I'm dead.
Santana always talk about my man. Your man left you for dead, ho.
Dang,
That
that's how it
will
is.
forever be my favorite excerpt from Risha.
Their lives be lit for sure.
Yeah.
They just did one like a few weeks ago, like a week or two
Really?
ago, and that was pretty funny too.
Yeah.
They always go viral online.
Yeah.
But
Just dragging each other.
my joint was when Santana was like he was on live with Nicki recently.
Really?
And he asked, like, when I'm gonna get my feature. Like, she was like, I forgot what she said. She kind of stalled him out. She didn't give him an answer on live, but yeah, that was funny to me too.
Well, Nikki's still not in the clear in my book, so.
Yeah.
She's been trying to get out of the spotlight, though.
Yeah.
Let's talk about how everybody's been dragging Jada Pinkett Smith this week. And I think it's not even fair.
Yeah, they definitely like took that out of context because when you watch the actual episode, nowhere in it did she say that.
Yeah,
like,
nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
It's all very realistic, but it goes to show how out of touch, society in this generation is. Because, like, you guys, again, I've never been married, but I know it takes work. And it's two different people really trying to live with each other for a lifetime. Like,
True.
It's not going to be smooth sailing all the time. And you guys are going to change over time because that's what we as people do. And you're going to have to relearn your partner sometimes throughout the years and adjust. So I didn't watch the whole I didn't even watch any of the interview. I just saw the clip, what she said. And then I was like, this is not bad. This is pretty accurate for marriage. Like,
I feel like they just clickbaited everybody to watch it. And I'm like, she really didn't say nothing bad, but the headline did look bad. The headline said,
I think ever since that entanglement,
he said, if you want to go be with Tupac, just say that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Because it's like, yo, at this point, you be putting my man Will through a lot.
right.
And I know it's been rumors and speculations of them having an open marriage for a good portion of their marriage. 50 Cent responded and was like, why you keep doing Will like this? Blah, blah, blah.
50 don't know shit.
And I'm like, no, I feel him, though. Because it's like that. I mean, even though she didn't really say nothing bad when you watch it, if you just go off the headline, it looks wild. You know what I'm saying? After all the entanglement stuff with August and all this stuff, like, it do look wild. Like, it looks like...
But they both had that sit down, remember?
I don't even care about that. It's just how...
And they
how
both
you
had
do.
their, like, dirt, in the marriage.
They got dirt, but Will's dirt hasn't come out. Not yet. You feel what I'm saying?
Maybe.
So it's like, at the end of the day, if you my wife, like, I don't... Not to say she did anything wrong in the situation, but the headline looks wild. I don't want you... And then she cleared it up. She was like, there's never been any problems in the bedroom with me and Will. But whoever is they publicist or whoever came out with that headline to get people to click on the interview, it's just like, yo, y'all got to do better. Because, you know what I'm saying? As my wife, if you my wife, like, you've already kind of like publicly, like, embarrassed me, like, in that interview that we sat down and, like, kind of, like, faced the fact that you did, like, have something with August. And at the time, like, people just looking at Will like he a saint, which I know he not, because I know he got dirt, but his stuff his hoes haven't come out yet. You feel what I'm saying? And I know he has them. You know what I'm saying? They just haven't come out yet. So, I mean, I know it goes both ways. You feel what I'm saying?
Right,
but he hasn't publicly embarrassed Jada. But I can't say the same for
That's
her.
true. That's true.
So...
I hope they give her some peace now.
Hey, I feel like, I don't know. I'm going to keep my comments to myself. But yeah, moving along though. Did you see the Colin Kaepernick series on Netflix?
I did.
That joint is fire.
I didn't watch it. No, I saw it though. Like, I saw that it's on Netflix.
It's fire.
It's like really good.
It's fire. Like, it's really good.
Yeah.
Brian told me to watch it, and I sat down and watched it. It didn't take too long to get through a few hours, but yeah, shout out Ava DuVernay, if that's how you say her name. Like, she really killed. Like, she is like the director of it. She like really killed it, and it does give some context as to why Colin Kaepernick is how he is. As far as like being rebellious, it shows his childhood upbringing and what he had to go through as far as being biracial and being adopted by white parents. So it shows kind of like his racial identity, and it gives context to why he protested and stuff like that. Yeah. And it definitely shows him in a different light. And I definitely enjoyed it. So if y'all have Netflix, even if you don't, try to borrow somebody's and go watch it, because yeah, it was dope. It definitely was dope.
We all know you're still using your ex's Netflix. So.
Clear that
okay.
up. Who is you? Clear that up.
No.
Clear that up.
No, not you.
Yeah, clear that up.
You, the masses. The masses.
Yeah.
To whoever it applies to.
Yeah, please. But yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. When you say you gotta clear it up. Only you I know is you on Netflix.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. I'm glad that he's getting his flowers. He's gonna be fine regardless. I hate, how the NFL blackballed him, but he's gonna be great. Yeah.
But yeah, that series was definitely worth watching.
Mm-hmm.
And even Allen Iverson, he gave Allen Iverson flowers as well in that joint.
Okay.
So shout out AI 7'5" legend.
Yeah.
He had a big part in Colin Kaepernick getting braids, cornrows, and stuff like that. So they show all of that.
That's cute.
So see, the 7'5" is influential. So I don't believe in people talking about, oh, you don't know. They don't know where the 7'5" is. They don't know where Newport News is. Bro, Vic put us on the map. Iverson put us on the map. I don't want to hear no excuses.
Yeah.
Take that how it is. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Moving
on. Facebook is changing their name to Meta.
I've seen that.
And will allow users to create virtual worlds, customizable avatars, homes, and transportation. And this is the future, people. It's kind of eerie feeling.
Yeah.
But anything that's new is always going to be, it's going to be eerie until we all get used to it. And I'm like, okay, this is cool.
I just want to know where the aunties and the uncles and the moms and dads going to go. They not going to be with this. They ain't going to know how to do this.
My mom still don't know how to repost.
They don't know how to do this. And don't be calling me over here to get your avatar for the metaverse. I don't want to hear it, bro. I don't have time for it.
No, I got to learn NFTs to teach my parents.
Yeah, I'm not with it, bro. I'm not with it.
And my grandma's on Facebook. She comments sometimes. I'm impressed.
Yeah, that's
she
good
really
for her.
About to be off. She's not going to be on Meta.
That's about to clean them out.
Yeah.
They about to get old people out the paint. They said, y'all taking up too much space on this Facebook. Y'all got to go.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see how it will be and how it will look. And definitely NFTs are the future. I talked to Mikey a little bit about, because he's been talking about on Twitter about Meta and the metaverse and NFTs, crypto, all of that. So just letting you guys know he wants to be talking about it on the show very soon, so we'll be looking forward to that. But yeah, that's the future. I don't know how I feel about it, but I definitely want to get into it. I want to be at the beginning of it,
I feel like at this point you be in the middle because it's already it's already kind of
it's still early. It's still early for NFTs and cryptos. Yeah, it's
flying so fast though. You gotta get it now.
Yeah,
all my homies they already got coins and all that shit.
Yeah.
NFTs and everything. So, but yeah, I'm not well versed enough, but Mikey deep in that game.
Yeah. We'll definitely have him on the show to kind of be our spokesperson for the metaverse.
Yeah,
but
yeah, it get deep. You definitely need somebody to walk you through it.
Yeah. Let's talk about Howard University and how its students are protesting due to unlivable conditions in their dorms. And it's not even just the dorms. I've been seeing videos of their science labs, and it's so bad. The eye washing station. Did you see the video with the eye washing station?
I've seen it, but I didn't know that was at Howard University.
Yes.
That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
That joint is trash.
You're going to have pink eye. If you ever
have more than that. You're going to have COVID, you're going to have pink eye, you're going to have gonorrhea, you're going to have everything if you put your eye in that joint, dog.
It looks so bad, and it's an expensive school. It's a very expensive. I will never forget. I was in the middle of my application. I toured. The lady gave the tuition. She's like, yeah, to get a full ride scholarship, probably not. And we don't give out much money, or this is the most you could get. I said, okay, I'm good. Take me to ENC.
True. You got Howard colors on right now.
I know, but this is baseball. Thank you.
Just letting you know, you look like a whole bison over there.
Okay, well.
I don't know if I had to get clearance from the AKAs to wear these colors today.
Oh,
I don't know.
Actually.
We could talk about that too.
Actually.
They might be on my head.
No, you didn't get clearance. So it's just,
evidently,
it's disrespectful.
Evidently, insecurity didn't get clearance neither.
No.
But that's neither here nor there. But But I did see HU's their living conditions, and it's like that's just like it's not even just them though. Like they definitely need to rectify and fix that because it's like they got mold, they got rats, roaches, like, and it's like they call themselves the real HU. But it's like but Hampton University ain't no better neither. Like, have you ever been in their dorms and stuff?
No.
Like a lot of these historically black colleges and
it's
universities,
very historic.
yes, to say the least, and they hide behind that. It's like tradition, and we not gonna change. No, bro, nah, bro, y'all need to tighten up, bro. Nah, y'all charging too much money for a private institution, and y'all wanna, you know what I'm saying? Black lives matter. Well, my black life matters, and
because in the future,
so does my living conditions.
Because in the future, when I'm eligible to receive compensation for mesothelioma, it's because of y'all.
It's a fact. On God.
Because I've been breathing in moldy air for 4 years of my life.
I promise you, yo. And it's like, and I know firsthand because like I used to go to like Hampton University in the summer for like kiddie college, and that's when I was like a preteen or like early, you know what I'm saying? And like it, even then, like I didn't like it. Like I used to go like every summer. My mom used to make me go to do to do something in the summer. Yeah. So like you're not just gonna sit around in the summer. So it's like a summer program or whatever. And I just didn't like it then. Like they were like, "Oh, this is the historic tree that."
I hate that campus.
Blah blah blah. And I'm like, bro, me too. I was like, yo,
we got the whole cemetery on the campus.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, this is where so and so gave his speech to free the slave. I don't care about none of that, bro. Y'all need to update this stuff on campus. Like it was rink-a-dink back then, and that had to be early 2000s. So if they haven't done no updates and stuff since then, it's like, bro. Like,
well, I don't know.
I don't know, but I'm just saying.
I'm pretty sure they have.
I'm just saying. I'm sure they've updated it, but I'm not saying it's like as prestigious. Like the people who go are like they be bougie a lot of times, and be like, I don't know why though. It's not like y'all going like y'all look at where you like. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't know. That's just. And then we ain't even gonna get into the presidents and all that. We ain't even gonna, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother, you feel me? But I'm just saying, though,
every time I say, oh, I'm from Hampton, they're like, oh, why don't you go to Hampton University?
Bro,
have you been to Hampton University?
First of all, nobody wanted to be that close to home. That's too close to home.
No.
And then second of all, if I am going to be that close to home, I'm going to just stay home because I'm not paying all that money to be down
uncomfortable.
Like, yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it just didn't make no sense.
Michelle's house is very nice.
Yeah, like I'm just like, bro, I'm not doing it. Like I'm just not. Then it's just like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, another shout out to A&T and Preeminence 2020 and Chancellor Martin because we've made so many upgrades to our campus. It's beautiful, and our homecoming was this past weekend. I didn't go, but a lot of people went, and I heard they had a great time. J.R. Smith was out there at the tailgates. One of my homies got a picture with them or whatever. So I thought that was cool. If you want to go to a nice historically black college, North Carolina A&T is where it's at.
Or if you want to go to a PWI, ODU is where it's at too. And we make updates all the time. And we got a new black president as well. Okay. Just to let y'all know, we might not be at HBCU, but we do have a black president.
So black lives do matter.
So just to let y'all know. So, but yeah.
All right.
Moving along. Speaking of like racial things of that nature, Meek Mill was accused of smoking weed on a private jet after only being on there for 20 seconds, according to him. And I seen the video too. It was a private jet. Him and his homies was on the jet, and this white man comes on and is like, "Hey, I smell weed on here." Blah blah blah. He like, "Yo, how you accusing us of smoking weed when we just got on this joint?" Like
they probably just smelled it on there.
And he was like, "Yo, yeah." And so he was like Meek was like, "You know what? Yo, we getting off. Yo, I don't even feel comfortable." So then they got off, and
that's fair.
And I respected that, but yeah, there's a lot of like that type of stuff that goes on, and it could have been somebody could have had that loud on them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That doesn't mean that they was smoking.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, though, if you spending all that money for a private jet, you know how much they cost. It's like you shouldn't be harassing me and my entourage because we young black millionaires, and you know what I'm saying. You trying to find a loophole to, you know what I'm saying.
Like I'm spending all this money. The least you can do is give me decency and respect.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Right.
Speaking of Meek, he had tweeted was it this week, I think, about how he hasn't received money from music or he doesn't know where his money's going. And I'm just like, Meek, I don't know who to blame. Like, I blame him and I blame the people around him. Because he's been in the game for so many years. How do you not know where your money is? How are you not getting royalties from your music?
Even if it's a small percentage, he should be getting some. The fact that he been out for 10 years and never received a rap check is nuts. But he's not the only musician that's like that. Keisha Cole spoke up too and said she's never received no check off of money. It's like, you know how many hits she didn't have.
Right. For
her to never receive any type of royalty check is nuts.
You know what I'm saying? But I need the people around him to like get him straight. Like, I know there's got to be a lawyer, and he been to so many Rock Nation brunches. Don't ever tell me dinner with Jay-Z over 10,000, 40,000, any amount of money. Don't ever tell me that.
Because you're signed to Hov and you still don't know where your checks go.
Because Hov not gonna tell you shit, obviously, and that's my fave.
But yeah, shout out Hov though.
Yeah,
he just got inducted into the to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And I seen his inductee speech too. Yeah. Like, they was standing up. He was like, y'all might want to sit down. This is going to be long. Yeah. Like, Hov know how to work a crowd. No, man. He does. Like, his mom.
He's got that je ne sais quoi.
Yeah. His mom was in the crowd too.
Aww.
Dr. Gloria Carter. But yeah, like just to see him get his flowers. And he gave flowers to all the people before him too. Like KRS-One, Rakim, Big Daddy Kane. He even shouted out Dame Dash, even though they've had tension for years. Yeah. So it's like, you know, it is what it is. But I enjoyed it. Shout out LL Cool J too. He got did he get? He got honored. He got into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Oh, good.
And Dr. Dre did LL Cool J's speech like before he came on stage. Aww. So they had a lot of. It was dope. That's it was definitely dope. I think Dave Chappelle did Jay-Z's intro, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah.
And I saw Hov's tweets. He was about to be, crying in the car. I was like,
yeah, I think he said something like that in his speech. He was like, he's like, y'all trying to make me cry for all these white folks this evening. Like, Jay is funny, bro. Jay is funny.
I love him. Yeah.
But yeah.
Speaking of Jay, Jeezy said that Jay-Z's helped him in a fight one time before, and he said Hov got hands, and I don't expect any less.
Jay-Z he's not no thug no more. He's a reformed street nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you look into Jay-Z's
but he's valid
past,
though. Like
he's from Marcy, bro. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he's like 6.
He's tall.
He's tall. He's like 6'3", 6'4".
I saw photos recently of him next to, I think, like
LaMelo.
Yes.
And LaMelo, they say LaMelo is 6'8", and Jay looked taller than LaMelo. So I said somebody's lying somewhere. I don't know who lying. I don't know if LeVar Ball lying about his son's height. I don't know. Somebody's lying, bro. Because there's no way that Hov is taller than LaMelo and he's supposed to be 6'8".
Now I'm wondering, like, how tall is Beyonce? Is she like a stallion? Is she Beck's height?
I mean, she is from H-Town. Like, I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? But who knows? But yeah, Jeezy said Hov got hands. Said they had to bang a few times. And I think he said in Las Vegas. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, just to see, like, Jay-Z, every time Jay-Z does something that's like, whether it's like, remember like those pictures when he's like diving into the ocean, like it's like always awkward. So I want to see his like awkward fighting stance. Is he a brawler? Is he a you know what I'm saying? Like, how is his stance, dog? Like, is he a pop 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 and get out of the way? Like, or like, how do he get down? Is he like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I really want to see.
It explains though why he's so awkward. If he's so tall, he's just like lanky.
Saying. He's lanky.
He said that slim, tall, and lanky.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, I can't really imagine him like fighting with Jeezy in the club. Like, I can't. But that's funny though.
Yeah.
One of the most weird stories I seen this week was PETA came out and they wrote a statement. They asked the MLB to change the bullpen to the arm bar.
Did not.
They said it's disrespectful to.
I have no idea.
It's disrespectful to.
None of that makes sense
bulls,
to me.
like, because I guess like that, like the bullpen is like where like they get slaughtered or something like that. So it's like they want the MLB to change the bullpen to the arm bar. I said, what? Like, y'all just fighting for right. Like,
Peter's getting bored because everybody's on board with vegan leather. Everybody's on board with faux fur.
Y'all
We don't care. You know, like, no, I don't think any company really makes real animal products. Everybody is like, has that little bunny rabbit on their products or whatever. Like,
dog.
Y'all are bored.
Peter, find something safe to do. Don't play with the MLB and the white man money, dog. Don't do that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, y'all just fighting for too many rights nowadays. Everybody want rights. Robots gonna want rights next week. It's just like, bro.
No, please.
You feel what I'm saying?
No.
It's like,
let's just start with the metaverse.
Like,
I'm not ready for robots.
I'm not ready for it neither, but I'm just saying that's the direction we moving into.
I know.
I seen this week they had passports of the what's on the passport now? It's like a non-binary option now, I think.
Really?
Yeah. So it's like everything is moving into like that direction. So it's like I'm not surprised, but not an arm bar. Like, if y'all gonna change the name, like, have something better than that. I'm not gonna like imagine players in the dugout. They're like, "Are we in the arm bar?" What? Like, what? Like, that don't even sound right. Like,
arm barn.
Like, it doesn't even sound right.
Yeah.
Like, so
that's funny.
That was weird.
Another weird story. A 30-year-old man buys a book from Goodwill for 50 cents and finds $500 stuck in the pages. So let's talk about, like, what would you do if that happens to you?
Or act like it never happened.
Okay.
I took the money and put it right in my pocket.
People, I don't understand when people put question marks where God put a period. Like, that's your blessing.
That's
why are you questioning it?
Like, yeah, like, what you gonna go turn it in?
It's been sitting in Goodwill
whatever,
for who
like,
knows how long.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, yo, somebody probably put that in there to bless you.
Exactly.
And even if they didn't, hey, God bless you with that. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, why you question your blessings? People be, especially nowadays, as high as gas is. Shit, somebody put $500 anywhere near me. I'm not
question anything.
Yeah,
it was meant for me.
Facts. Like, I was just like, what y'all mean? Like, people was really having a debate. Like, you act like it's like $500,000 that was like
something it still like would be for me.
Yeah, like it was. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just would keep it on the low. Wouldn't nobody know.
Right.
Y'all just see me pop out with, I don't know. Be like, what happened? Did he hit the lottery? Dog?
No.
Don't even worry about it, dog. You feel me? But like,
I just know that like nobody is putting $500 in a book and not missing it.
That's what I'm saying. And it's like, just like if I found it on the ground, I'm picking it up, putting it in my pocket, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look around, see nobody. You know, I'm gonna put it in my pocket and I'm gonna keep moving, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Finders keepers, dog. Losers weepers, dog. Like, ain't no this, like, yo.
Did we learn this in elementary school?
Finders keepers, dog. If it meant that much to you, you wouldn't have had it in that book. You would have had it in a bank account. If it meant that much to you.
An envelope or something under the mattress.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and how did it get in there in the first place? Either it was intentional,
right,
or it was like, I'm hiding this from my wife or my husband. I'm gonna stick this in here. You know what I'm saying?
What if it was like a husband that hid it in the book and then like the wife went through the house to like donate goods? Yeah.
Cause no, men and women be having stash spots in the house.
Yeah,
like that's a real thing. Like they might have money in the bank, but they will also have somewhere where in an emergency situation they can go put their hands on some cash.
Yeah,
and maybe that's what it was.
Maybe.
But at the end of the day, that's my stash spot now. That's mine. I am the captain now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Facts. I seen this video. It went viral. This Amazon driver allegedly fired after video goes viral of woman exiting out the back of the delivery van.
I saw that video, but I'm not understanding. So was it the man making like a viral video on purpose? Like, were they kind of like how, what's the boy's name? He would dress up as different jobs.
Oh, you talking about Desi Banks?
Desi, yeah. Like, was it along those lines? Like the dude was making a video, or like they did something?
It was like, it looked like it was a security camera caught the lady exiting out the back of the van, and I feel like he was. I mean, you can insinuate that they were doing something. Yeah. Okay. Because the way she tiptoed out of that joke, like, you know what I'm saying? And then like somebody probably like put that video on social media, and then they tracked down who it was, and they said they fired.
Because I was looking at the thread, and people were like, oh, anything, you know, like for clout, and, you know, you guys will do anything to go viral on social media. So I wasn't sure if it was the Amazon driver, you know, that was shooting something for like a TikTok or something, and then that's what happened. Or
but regardless whether it was or not, you're not supposed to have other people on that van with packages and all that stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, rightfully so. I don't know what it was for, but at the end of the day, you in company violation, like you in violation of company policy at that point. So it's like, I don't feel bad for it.
And I would be pissed if I got my Amazon package with bodily fluids on it. So
that's a different type of delivery, dog. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's like, yo, I don't know what old boy was on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he put the box over them boxes. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, I don't know what he was on. Like, yeah, but nah, he done lost his job over a sneaky link. Hope it was worth it, dog, because she didn't even look that attractive when she came out.
Now I want the backstory, though. Like, why did you have to sneak like that? Like, in your job's truck, like.
I mean, I guess it was enough room for space and activities.
This is my theory. This is an affair. The woman is obviously married or something, and the only way to like keep it a secret, this is her Amazon delivery, you know, man or something. And so, like, when he comes through the neighborhood to deliver packages, she probably just like,
she go out there and get her package.
Yeah. That's my theory. All right.
So did she exit? Does she enter from the back of the truck or from like the front? Because you know, like they can walk to the back of the trucks. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know how the track is how it's made. Yeah. So it's like, I don't know, but they wasn't as sneaky as they thought they was.
No.
Like, because they definitely got caught.
There's got to be other ways.
But imagine like seeing like a video of your wife tiptoeing out of the Amazon.
I'm just gonna go check the mail, honey.
Like. No, like let's say he's at the office or something, and somebody send him a link to the video or like the tweet or whatever.
What if that's their home security camera?
It could be, but the angle looked like it was like on a street, not a street camera, but it looked like.
But it could have came from like above someone's garage, you know.
It could have. Yeah, I don't know, but I seen that, I was like,
wow,
man, bro, it's not the time to be losing a job right
now,
no, bro.
It's never that serious.
Over that, bro, like you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. But hope it was worth it, buddy.
I heard Amazon pays well too.
He'll be at FedEx next week. FedEx, UPS.
FedEx don't care about nothing.
He'll be somewhere next week. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of people needing new circumstances, Fetty Wap was arrested this week for allegedly distributing cocaine, heroin, and fentanyl. That's just tough if that's really what he's doing. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily put it past him. Yeah. Well, first let me say, like, I think his daughter passed recently, so let me say R.I.P. to his daughter. I'm pretty sure it was his daughter. And I think he was in the process of making an album dedicated to his daughter. And then I think he did a performance. I don't know if it was at Rolling Loud. It was one of these festivals, and the cops ran down on him. Yeah. And it's a situation.
At the performance?
I think after, like, because when, like, people don't realize, like, the cops, like, there's hip-hop police, and, like, they watch your social media to see where you're going to be. And then they run down when they see the opportunity. They take your lyrics
and piece stories together.
So that's what I'd be saying. So at the end of the day, like, there's a target on rappers, and like someone like Fetty Wap, he hasn't really been relevant in a lot of years as far as musically. Like, so if he did have to turn to like drug trafficking or whatever he was doing, like, I could kind of see it, but you know, but to still try to maintain his lifestyle. But at the end of the day, hopefully, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know, but I do know he was arrested. So we'll see how that plays out.
My only issue is just like, it's not weed. You know, like, these drugs are dangerous.
Yeah.
So I can't get on board.
Yeah, I'm not on board with it neither, but I just don't want to definitively say one way or another if he did it but he was arrested. That's what we do know. So I guess we'll see once the evidence kind of plays out, like see if that's true or not. But
Okay,
I guess he didn't see that one coming.
That is awful, sir.
I guess he didn't see it coming.
That is very bad. I'm tired of talking about COVID on this show. But Ice Cube left $9 million on the table, and he exits film Oh Hell No due to not being vaccinated. And we talked about this last week. You know, if that's what you want to do, you know, you understand what you're losing out on, you know, your job or whatever, as long as you're not throwing a tantrum. Okay. That's it.
Yeah. I just don't. I mean, like I said, it's going to always be two sides of the spectrum. Like, it's going to be like, you're either going to cooperate or you're going to go against the grain. And if you go against the grain, there's consequences for that. So you don't want to get vaccinated.
Okay.
You can lose out on $9 million, but that's your choice.
Like
it's your choice.
Guys,
it's your
now
choice.
is the time to start doing these job applications. Go out for these castings. So many people are going to be hiring vaccinated people. So.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, that's a fact.
You know, get your money since they're turning it down.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, whoever's the director of Oh Hell No, we vaccinated over here. So if you want to distribute the $9 million to, I may get in trouble for this. Hey, you feel what I'm saying?
Or like, you know, put us in.
Put us in
You
the,
know,
you know what I'm saying?
like a small speaking role.
Yeah. Something slight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Since he don't want to do it.
I'm
You
just
know what I'm
saying.
saying? But I need to know, like, what's the storyline of a movie called Oh Hell No?
Yeah, I don't even know if that's something I want to be a part of. To
It
be
sounds
honest.
like
It's giving BET original.
Yeah, it's giving very much so stage play. It's like like Chitlin Circuit. Like that's what it's giving me. So I don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll see. But moving along. Did you see Flo Milli this week?
I didn't see the full clip, but I just saw where she clearly was reenacting.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Flavor of Love.
Yes.
She was New York.
The name, right. I was like, the name was escaping me. And she killed it.
Yeah.
From that small clip.
The music video was hard. She had Delicious in the music video. Like they really, like she really nailed it. Like I was like, okay, Flo Milli, like I like this.
Yeah, she's always creative. Like I don't really listen to her, but everything I see, you know, like that goes viral. I'm like, I like her.
Yeah, I remember like a year or two ago, there was a girl from this area. I forget her name, but she dressed up as New York for Halloween, and that clip went viral. Did you see that?
No.
She was walking out the club like. You think I give a fuck?
Because I don't.
Like
New York is so iconic.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I seen that this week. I was like, all right, man. Flo Milli, like, I definitely think she's a dope up and coming female artist. But speaking of like female artists, I know we talked last episode about Meg Thee Stallion and her hottie sauce. It's coming out that the hottie sauce is really just
great
sweet heat
sauce,
just rebranded, just how they did with Sweeties, sweet and sour. Like they just put a new package on it. They said it tastes the same for real. Like so, I'm like I'm thinking that they did some
limited edition,
and then people on TikTok talking about it's really just sweet heat sauce that they had the whole time. So I don't know if they're not trying to debunk anything, but that's what the people are saying though. So
I mean, it probably from a business standpoint to put into production a completely new recipe or you know whatever for some sauce, limited time, you know, packaging and all of that.
Makes sense.
The cost probably doesn't make sense. Yeah.
And especially it's something that we don't know that's tested and that will do well.
Exactly.
Nah, we're gonna rebrand this, call it hottie sauce, and have people lining up for it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Because we already know you like it, so.
Yeah, it's like, all right. So, I don't know.
I mean, I guess it makes sense. You know, we're just
I'm not
not
getting
mad at it, anything, but it's like, you know.
It's not anything new for real.
Yeah.
Because, like, I think somebody said, like, they went through the drive-thru, they asked for the hottie sauce, and they only gave, like, when they reached in the bag, it was, like, one hottie sauce, and then it was, like, 2 or 3 sweet heats.
Oh, so they told on themselves.
So it was like, oh, so when y'all run out of this is what y'all, it's really the same, huh? So then they
So
went
really
home
just
and they tried it, like dip the tenders in this. I was like, okay, dip the tenders in this one. It's like, yo, this is
It's the same thing.
So they told on us. I'm like, yo, bro, y'all didn't even hide it well.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Mm.
Popeyes gotta tighten up.
Oh, wait a minute. Speaking of Popeyes, apparently a viral video of a Popeyes chicken in DC with rats in the kitchen.
It's too much. I seen that video. People know what I'm talking about.
Guys, DC has rats. I don't know how to tell you. Like, one of our AM pizzas got shut down from rats infestation. DC's my second home.
Not one of ours. Like you
DC
would
is my
see
second
one
home.
of our end pieces. Like you, all right,
It's my second home.
all right.
And yeah, there's rats, guys. Like, you go out, you sit on those Georgetown steps, the rats are coming across.
I'm good. I'm good. I don't fuck with rats.
You walking down
I'm good.
Connecticut Ave, you might see one or two. Like, it's just this what it is. It's the city.
Nah, beloved, I'm good. Hey Mo, kill Mo. Like I'm good on that.
Kill
I promise.
I'm weak. I saw this Twitter. This is so off topic. I saw this Twitter profile. I guess they do like DC current events and news or whatever, but it's called Kill Mo News. It's like,
Look, dog.
I love DC culture. I love the DC people.
Yeah, like shout out DC people. Speaking of DC people, Wale dropped his album like a week and a half ago. He actually has a go-go, like an original go-go song on there as well. But
I gotta go listen.
For Lauren too, I listened to it and it's really no skips on there. So
Really?
I'm not even.
I love Wale.
Wale
He doesn't get the flowers he deserves.
That's why he's on the album cover with flowers in his hand. It's like I'm giving him myself my flowers. Like if y'all not gonna give them to me. So yeah, shout out to Wale because it's like I give credit when it's due, and that album is actually good. So and then I seen he brought out Q-Tip on stage a few nights ago, and they, he samples Q-Tip for the Poke It Out song with him and J. Cole. Okay. So they were going back and forth on stage, and he gets a lot of credit. He gets a lot of like recognition from like the OGs too. He has their respect. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because Q-Tip just not coming on stage with anybody. You know what I'm saying? He a legend, so it's like to see Wale finally like get his flowers.
He's a great music artist. I don't know why he doesn't get the credit or whatever. I mean, maybe as a person, every time I've seen him out, he always has like an attitude.
I think he's explained that. I'm not trying to defend him, but I think he has social anxiety.
Okay, that makes sense.
So he's kind of like just naturally like standoffish, but I don't think he means nothing by it. But at the end of the day, I mean, just music wise, I don't know how he is as a person. I know he had like a beef with ODU years ago. Like, I guess he came to ODU and got booed. He was like, I'll never go back to ODU. This is like years ago. But I think early on, I also wouldn't
if I got booed.
I think they was asking for like, I don't think he was the head. Like, I think he was like, I don't think he was the headliner. And when he was doing his joint, everybody was asking for the headliner. So he was just like, this joint, like I'm out. So I'm like, all right, cool. But I think early on in his career, like I think media training could have helped him
for sure,
because like he was always like very pessimistic the way that he kind of looked at the trajectory of his career, and now I think he's kind of like out of his at least when he's, because I've seen a lot of interviews that he's done for the rollout of this album, and it seems like he's like a little bit more out of his head as far as like the stigma that he feels like people don't like him or whatever it is. And my whole thing is like this new generation, when it comes to music, like when we were kids or even like when our parents were kids, like if an album came out, like nobody was equating the first week sales numbers with how good the actual
because we don't have
product
access
is.
to all that information.
Nobody knew that,
Like,
and nobody cared.
Yeah.
So this new generation is like, when an album comes out and it sells however much it sells, oh, it's not good because he only sold this much copies or whatever. Like, Wale's first week numbers haven't come in. I haven't seen academics tweet them out yet, but no matter what it is, it's like, if you don't sell like 100K first week, then people think you trash. And it's like, I don't think that's true, bro. Because it's like
so many factors play in.
Yeah. So I'm just like, yeah, like, I mean, I remember academics saying like, well, he has a vendetta with Meek. Like, they've had a beef. I think they allegedly squashed it, but they've had a beef for years. And academics was saying like, oh, I don't know anything about that, but yeah, I just know that he was saying, like, with Meek, like, if you claim you a big dog, why you ain't sell 100K your first week? Big dogs sell at least 100K, which is kind of true, but he wasn't that off. He think he sold like 93 or 94,000. That's damn near 100K, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
We round up.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, like, get on, like, you on his head. Like, I mean, I do like agree with him with some stuff, but then I think even Young Thug just dropped his album recently, and I think he sold like right under 100K. But like I said, with somebody like Thug, I don't think he's really like focused on him. Like, I think he's focused on YSL and like putting other artists in position. Like, Gunna is on YSL.
I think he's like in his experimental phase too. Like, just
I mean, I heard
whatever.
some of the Thug's album too, and it's like Thug always is solid. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a huge Thug fan, but I definitely respect like his creativity. But we're really waiting for well, Big Sean just dropped a project with Hit Boy. I think it's like an EP. I think it's like 6 songs or whatever. And I know he just did that 9-minute freestyle like 2 weeks ago. And so we just really waiting on Kendrick at this point.
Kenny.
Yeah, like, we're trying to see what Kendrick's finna do, but I mean, all the big dogs have dropped. And speaking of big dogs, I don't know if you've seen Kanye. He brought back Sunday service yesterday.
Oh, good.
So I think everything Ye does is like very intentional. Like, the choir that everybody had on all white. I think he's trying to bring some light on. You know, yesterday was Halloween, so it's like, I just just
wait.
Justin
So did the
Bieber.
kids not participate in Halloween?
I don't know. They had the adult choir, and then they had a kids choir too, and that they brought out to the Sunday service too. So it's like, I don't know if his kids was in the choir. I've seen them like sing before, but I don't know if they celebrated. I don't know. I'm just saying. I just felt like it was just like, that's such a dark holiday. Like, it can be like when you trace back the roots of where it come from. So the fact that they had all white on, I feel like that was intentional, because most of the time they will wear like different colors. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like they was just trying to. And then it's the first time it came back in a while. Like, we haven't seen
like, they're cool with him again, because I know some of the choir was trying to sue him. So
man, look, I don't know nothing about all that. I do know what you talking about.
I was about to
I
say.
don't know like the inner workings, because it's like, it's really none of my business. But at the end of the day, as long as you bring glory to God, that's all I care about.
Yeah.
And I know Justin Bieber was there in this. He was singing. Heard him singing. Roddy Ricch was there singing.
Oh, cute.
And I still don't know how to feel about this, but Marilyn Manson was in the choir too, and he looked like he was crying. I said, "Yo,
maybe he's giving his life to
look,
God."
Your demon's doing backflips, bro. That when that spirit get to moving, yo, he looked like he was a tormented soul, bro. I said, Ye witnessing to that man. He trying to get him right, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, look, I wouldn't be surprised, dog. I would not be surprised if he converted him, cause I mean, that gospel music is just so powerful.
It is.
So it's just like, when that spirit gets to moving, look, you better get right, cause you know. But yeah, they was doing the songs off of Donda.
Okay.
And speaking of Donda, they just released all 3 listening parties on Apple Music.
Oh, good. Now I can go look.
So you can watch them, and you can actually see or hear the early stages of. First of all, it's explicit, so it's not is not censored. Second of all, you can hear the early stages of the songs and then how they went from this to this.
Okay,
Like,
that's cool.
just last night I was listening to like Pure Souls at like the second album listening party, and it was slower. It wasn't a bop. It was like slower, and like everything was basically the same, but Kanye's verse was a little bit different halfway through, and it was more slowed down. So it was like just to see like the maturation of the songs to what we got on the actual album. Like it's dope to go back and look to see the changes.
The creative process.
Yeah, and then last Kanye update for the day, the Donda stem player released. Well, it's already been released, but people are just starting to get the stem player. And with the stem player, it like separates. Like you upload a track or whatever, and then it separates like the vocals
really cool.
from the beat, and then you can like play with it. So I'm hoping that I'm hoping people rip the music off of the original listening parties and then upload it to the stem player, and then from there you'll be able to like basically have unreleased Kanye music because like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's different ways you can like play with it. So the stem player, like, that's definitely new technology.
Christmas list, guys.
Definitely
Holidays
new technology
coming up
for sure. So
hopefully you have a Black Friday sale. Oh.
But yeah.
Cool. Well, let's wrap this up.
Let's wrap it up then.
Thank you for listening to another episode of I May Get in Trouble for This. It's Briaunna Monet. You can find me on Instagram at Briaunna Monet, Twitter at Briaunna Monet, TikTok at bmonet. Follow the podcast at The Trouble Pod on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok. Like, comment, subscribe our YouTube videos. And where can the people find you?
Find me on Instagram at T.Cooke Official, on Twitter at The Cookbook. Tap in with us every week. Trouble Tuesdays. We out.